Hi, I'm Jeremiah Dylan Cook. I'm a horror writer. I have a cool item in my possession. I ordered this last Sunday, and it came on Wednesday, which is pretty good shipping. Um, I thought I'd do a cool little unboxing video for October 1st. So here we go. I got my dagger. Let's hope I don't cut myself here. Let's hope the tape cuts easily. This is the embarrassing part. This dagger is a little bigger than I probably need. Maybe we'll just try to break this. This dagger is kept in my office just in case someone ever tries to get me like a James Bond villain. You know, there's always that scene like a spy movie where the guy goes into his office and someone's there waiting for him. Well, I have this in my office just in case that ever happens to me. I have defense. I also have a sword over there too, and a couple other swords. So, not the person you want to attack in the office. Anyway, so there it is. So this is the Masque of the Red Death figure from Horsemen Studios. When I saw this was up last week, as a horror writer, it was an instant buy. I did check with my wife and a friend who was with me, and I was like, "Are you sure I can spend this money?" And they were like, "Yeah, absolutely. You have to get it. It's when are you going to get a chance to buy a Masque of the Red Death action figure again?" So I have it. This is my first time, unboxing it. Obviously, I've seen a couple things online related to what's in here. Obviously, when I ordered it, I would have seen the description. So I'm really excited to get this open in time for Halloween season. Right. The back has this pretty cool description. Death comes for everyone. Riches and power, noble birth mean little to the cold embrace of the grave. In death, all are equal, and none can escape its touch. First published in 1842, Edgar Allan Poe's The Masque of the Red Death relates the tale of a horrible plague that has brought bloody death to the land. Pretty good summary. One of my favorite stories. I've definitely had some tales published that have a little bit of influence from this. One of Poe's most well-known works. I've got a favorite John Langan story called Technicolor, which takes a lot from The Masque of the Red Death. And if you haven't read that, highly recommend checking that out. All right. So obviously the box is cool. This is the back. You can see that. So this is a really neat part, which I saw on a recent live stream. It comes with, so this is the actual box. I'll sit here for 1 second. But this is, you can see that with the light. This is a display for your figure, so you can put the figure in front of this, and it's a background, and it's got the different colored glass in the windows, and it's got people with their masks for the Masque of the Red Death as they're getting ready to pretty much die. So that's a really cool inclusion, and I can't wait to find a place for my shelves, on my shelves for this, or on my desk. Set that aside. Ooh. So here's the actual figure. It's all boxed up. I don't know if you could see them too well. I'll take them out because, otherwise, what's the point of doing this video if I'm not going to play with an action figure on camera? Probably don't need this for this. Or maybe I do. I don't know. There we go. I do not need the dagger for this. Just need nails. Right. The packaging is really cool, even on this part of the figure. It's called, the product line it's part of is called Figure Obscura, which is these specialized figures that Horsemen Studios puts out every couple of months, I guess. Their main thing, their company is mainly known for doing medieval action figures. They're called Mythic Legions, and they also have this one called Cosmic Legions. I've actually got two Mythic Legions, a knight and a skeleton knight, that are fighting on my desk right now. You can't see my desk, but those are really cool. They're really cool products. I recommend checking out Four Horsemen Studios if you're not familiar with them. They're small, independent, and they do awesome work in the action figure and hobbyist community. So this is really cool. Comes with the clock from the story, which is really neat. Oh god, as long as I don't break it, trying to get it out. Oh, the front of the clock comes off, which is pretty cool. Back on there. So that's pretty cool. Comes with different hands. There's a stand for the grandfather clock. That's cool. I could actually stand it on a base, which is pretty neat. That off, but it's harder to do these things on camera than you would think. I admire people who can so easily do this. I'm like, I don't know how you have the dexterity to both monitor yourself on camera and put together a action figure thing. So, you know, the story is called The Masque of the Red Death. The plague, the Red Death in the Poe story is spread by, is manifests as blood coming out of everything, basically. So obviously he has to come with a big pool of blood, which is awesome. So you can stand the figure on that. He comes with, oh, that's neat. So the clock, in addition to having a base, which I put down here, it also comes with a top, which is, of course, a raven for Poe. Let's put that in there. Also, I picked a weird time of day to do this. The light is fading. That's cool. It also comes with, he has a dagger in here, and there's two other hands, which I'm going to set aside for right now. And then obviously, I'm going to get to the figure itself finally. The Red Death himself. So, little Red Death tidbit. Anyone who's read The Shining knows that there's a masquerade ball in that story. I believe that novel opens with a quote from the Red Death, and there's a couple of times where that quote reappears in the story, which I always thought was really cool and almost made it, well, made it obviously seem like it was connected to the Red Death in some way, shape, or form. So I like, in my headcanon, the Red Death is the reason the Overlook Hotel is as crazy as it was. But that's just my headcanon. Alright, so the figure itself. Really cool. I hope you can see on camera, but he actually has a cloth robe, which is really cool. Anyone who knows anything about action figures knows cloth goods of any kind are hard to come by on a lot of things. I would imagine they're more expensive. Wow, really cool. Articulation is cool. He of course has a mask on, which is neat for the masquerade. Really, really cool figure. And I'm sorry, I'm playing with him more than I'm showing him off, so hopefully you can see that okay. So anyway, I think last I checked, they had a couple of these still for sale if you're interested. They might be sold out by the time I post this, but it's worth checking out their website to see if there's anything, if you're into this. Otherwise, thanks for watching. If you're interested in horror, check out my website. I got a bunch of free stories, some that you can listen to via audio. I have a couple of things on the No Sleep podcast, one on podcast Tales to Terrify. So, well, worth checking out if you're in the mood for spooky stuff in October. So, anyway, this has been fun. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.